guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're just gonna do a simple, easy fall look. I am clearly in the fall mood and figured we'd just do something that was simple, fast, and easy to do. So if you want to see the look that we create, then just keep watching. So I think I'm gonna play with creams today because I'm super dry. And fall and winter honestly just makes me more dry. Sorry, I'm thirsty. I was wearing this cute jacket today that really would have been fall. It's tan, but it's too hot sitting here to do it. Okay, let's get started. I'm like in a funk today. Let's just go ahead and get started. I already prepped my skin with moisturizer, so I'm gonna put a little bit of the Dominique Cosmetics and JD Weighty primer just for a little extra hydration around the nose, because I am going to use a matte foundation, which my skin's gonna hate me for. I just love the look of them. I can't help it. Okay, I think I'm gonna mix the two foundations that I recently tested, which is the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. This is in Siberia, and the Too Faced Born This Way Matte in Cloud. This one's a little too light for me. This one's a little too dark. So we're gonna mix the two. But I need to do a small amount because they're both full coverage. Probably just did too much. Then I'm gonna paint just one section because this stuff dries down so fast. That's way too much. Look, I'm back at using a beauty blender. I haven't used one in so long. It's taking all my coverage. This is why I stick with microfiber. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna paint the whole face. Regret it later. Yes, I put a lot of foundation on. I like it. Leave me alone. I'm not about this new life of natural skin. It's not for me. Dude, look how dry my nose is today. I did nothing with it. Probably should have exfoliated or did something. Ooh, she's dry. I really need to start taking care of my nose, my skin in general. Okay, let's move on. I would normally do my concealer next, but I know me, and if I do that, I'm gonna immediately want to set it and forget that I'm using cream. So let's go in with bronzer. So this is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. We're just gonna go in the brush and stamp that on. You obviously don't have to use this. This is just what I have, and since I paid for it, I want to use it up. But any cream bronzer works fine. Honestly, I don't know how people with deeper skin tones use this, because this is like my skin and a little darker can use this. Other than that, it's not really gonna work for you. And I believe they only have one shade, like it's just universal. Yeah, bronze universal it says. It's definitely not universal, but okay, Chanel. We're gonna move on to blush. Last time I did kind of have a problem with this blush, so I hope I don't have a problem this time, but it's from Rare Beauty. It is in the shade Bliss. So I do remember too much comes off, so scrape a lot off. Oh wait, I remember it dries fast. Back. Okay, we're gonna use this side. Ooh, the fuck is that thick piece? Now we can move on to concealer. So I'm gonna get my concealer, but I'm also gonna get my powder ready. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. You know, a lot of people, especially people that are dry in winter, won't set their face because they're so dry. I still set my face. I just feel like it's necessary for me. Oh, I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass, I don't know, Vanish concealer. I don't know. It's in the shade Birch. Just realized I used a lot of high-end makeup. That's not necessary. If you want me to do a video with low end, or not low end, but drugstore, let me know. I have enough of it to do that. Well, I don't have cream products. Do I? No. I don't have cream products from the drugstore. but obviously you don't have to use cream products to get this look. So if you want me to do a drugstore version, let me know. Okay, I am gonna set my whole face with that as well, just really lightly, because I still want the color to come through, even though I still put something else on top. So honestly, you could completely avoid this step. I just like doing that. Or I'm at the step of the cream. Dude, my nose is so badly dry. Just ignore my nose. I feel like I've been doing a lot of high end, so let me grab a drugstore bronzer. I'm gonna take the Maybelline City Bronzer in 100 just to warm it up a little bit more. So I feel like when you put the powder on it, you kind of lose some, but again, I like powder. I don't like to not set my face. All right, let's do highlighter. So I personally am a gold toned person. Let's do this Jouer highlighter in Citrine. Ugh, I can never open it. My nails. See, I love gold toned highlighters. I'm just so pale for them. It's okay. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero in the shade Forever Lit, the white one. Just gonna add a little bit of that to help, since I am so pale. The gold most of the time tends to look too dark on me, so this tends to help. All right, we're gonna set our face. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I got a little baby sample of it. Okay, let me do my brows real quick and we'll be right back. So for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go really, really simple. I'm using this, but again, don't feel like you need to. It's just what's sitting on my desk because it's something I most recently bought, so I wanna use it. It is by Natasha Denona. It is the Mini Nude palette. And this stupid thing is like 20 some dollars, like ridiculous. I just wanted to try her shades, but I wasn't willing to pay the 60 some dollars for a whole palette. But let me tell you, you probably got your money's worth more out of that than this tiny damn thing. But anyways, the long and the short is I'm gonna use this shade here. So just find something kind of similar if you're wanting to recreate this look. Definitely do not have to use this palette to get this look. Let's use this. This is a Laura Lee brush. So I'm just gonna take that and basically put it all through the crease and somewhat on the lid as well. Put your head on my shoulder. I wish I knew the rest of those words. Okay, so now that it's in my crease and it's still same shade, I'm gonna start bringing it onto the lid out here, basically to about the middle of my eye. You can use the same brush, which I'm going to because I'm too lazy. But if you used a flat shader brush, it would actually pack on a lot faster. Again, too lazy, and I just don't feel like dirtying another brush, so I'm just using the same one. It just does take longer because it's a blending brush, but works fine. While we're using this shade, I'm also gonna use, again, same brush, but I'm just gonna make sure that there's not a lot of extra product anywhere, and then only get the tip. And then I'm gonna use that for my lower lash line. Again, using the same brush so that I don't have to dirty more because I hate cleaning brushes. Okay, now I'm gonna take the brown in here. Again, any dark brown works. I'm trying to emphasize, like, you don't need this palette to get this look, because I feel like a lot of social media nowadays makes you feel like you have to have what they're using to get something, or like, you know, if you don't have the latest and greatest, it's not, you know, then you're screwed. And it's not like that. You can find, obviously, maybe finding the exact like undertone might be harder, but what does it matter? You get close enough. Anyways, I'm taking a smaller blending brush, which, sorry, did you want names? This one's the Laura Lee, no, kidding, this is Sonia Kashuk. They're the same color handle and both matte. Oh, Laura Lee isn't matte. That was the difference. Anyways, it's a Sonia Kashuk brush. I actually don't see a name. Well, that sucks. This is a Morphe brush. It's the JH40 brush. It's the collab with Jaclyn Hill. But if you don't want to buy that whole collab, it's the same exact brush of this, which is the M506. So I'm gonna take this brown shade in my crease and in the outer V just to deepen this up a little bit. Is fall, I think of dramatic in fall. Like, this is a simple fall. When I think fall, I really think like deep, dark, vampy, dramatic. But this is like your basic easy fall, you know? There's both. Okay, I'm gonna take the other shade and use this to kind of buff and blend it. So I'm trying to leave most of the like front part of my lid clean and the crease clean. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the brown and just run it along the lower lash line on the outer edge. Just again, to kind of deepen it up down here. But I'm keeping it mostly just to the outer corner because I don't really want my under eye really, really dark. The last thing I'm gonna do, so look, we're making this only a 3 shadow, is I like to use a like bone shade. That palette doesn't have one, so I'm just gonna grab whatever's on top. Okay, this is the Morphe and James Charles palette. Why can I not get it open now? I'm just gonna use this top shade. It's just a bone shade, like I said, any bone shadow, and I will take a flat definer, or a fat shader brush. So this is Morphe. Good God. This is the M124, and like I said, just gonna take that bone shade and use that as my lid shade. This is like the only look that I really love, all matte. And then just kind of go back in with the other brushes and whatever products left to blend out the crease. So that is pretty much the eye is complete. I actually am gonna add an inner corner and a brow bone highlighter just because I feel weird without it. So again, like always, MAC Nylon. This is my go-to. We're just gonna put that in the inner corner. Even though this whole look is matte, I just need a pop here and up here. Just helps make it more eye-catching, to draw you to the eyes. Okay, so you could leave it like this, but I am gonna do eyeliner, so I'm gonna go ahead and really quickly do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I just went ahead and finished the rest of my look. Let me tell you what I did. So for eyes, I used the One Star Beauty Point Made liner, and then in my waterline, I used the Maybelline Lasting Drama Matte in Jet Black. For mascara, it is the Marc Jacobs Lashed. And then for lips, which I'm not really loving the combination. I thought this was going to be darker, and I thought this was more cool tone, but when I put the two on, I can see how orange this is. But whatever. It's the Dose of Colors Liquid Lip in the shade Charm. I feel like this was only with BoxyCharm, but if that's the case, you can get it anywhere, a shade similar somewhere else. But yeah, this is the final look, so I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was easy to follow, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next one.